Shalom, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Kal Hala Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakat Kadash. Secondly, I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and who are the true leaders of Israel today. Third, I want to give peace and blessed citations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of the earth that's pushing this truth and sincerity. I also want to give a shout out to the Israelite foreigners out there that's out here looking like the other heathen nations. And I also want to give a shout out to the sisters that's in this truth and that's trying to the best of their ability. With that, I want to say shalom. All right. And today, I'm going to just go over this quick little quote. You know, I was looking at camp today in Akiem. I was looking at the Great Millstone camp in South Carolina. And they pretty much, I was watching them, and they pretty much, was bringing out this quote that Isaac Newton said. And, hey, man, I'm about to get ready to read it. It said, our ordinations, Sir Isaac Newton, 1642, 1747. It says, about the times of the end, all right, meaning the end times, all right, it said, a body of man will be raised up who will turn their attention to the prophecies and insist upon their literal interpretations in the midst of much clamor and opposition, man. All right. He says, he came out of his mouth and said, a body of man will be raised up. In the last days at that night, it said, will be raised up who will turn their attentions to the prophecies, man. And what do that sound like, man? That sound like the 144,000 elect that's going to come back in this truth and sincerity, serving Yahweh Shem Shah, prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, man. All right? That's what it sounds like, man. All right? This quote is heavy, man. All right? We could receive it, man. All right? A lot of people don't get what he was saying, but, hey, man, we get what he's saying, man. He knew in the end times, these elites know, man. They know in the end times we was going to wake back up to knowing that we are Hebrew Israelites, man. All right? Because... And then again, it said about the end times, a body of man will be raised up, who would turn their attention to the prophecies, man. He said we would be raised up, meaning we would come back, man. All right, because going back, let me get it real quick. We ain't gonna stay long on it, but he said raised up because the Israelite we was brought down, man. All right, it's the book of Jeremiah 17. And 4, it said, and thou, even thyself, should discontinue from thy heritage. All right, because we discontinued from my heritage. We was brought down low. All right, we didn't know who the hell we were, man. It said that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies. All right, who's the enemy? The so-called white man. In the land which thou knowest not. Yeah, because our ancestors didn't know this land, man. We didn't know nothing about the Americas, man. All right, it says, for ye have kindled a fire, and my anger which should burn forever, man. All right, we pissed the Most High, man. We pissed the Most High Yahweh off, man, by serving these other strange gods, eating unclean food, committing adultery, etc., man. Doing wickedness, man. All right, we didn't want to serve the Lord, so what? He sent our asses into slavery, man. And the so-called white man beat our heritage out of us, man. That's why in the article he said he was gonna raise the Robert Paraphrase, he said that they was gonna be risen up, man. Matter of fact, let me go back to it. It said about the times of the end, a body of man would be raised up. Yeah, we were raised up, meaning we was brought back, man. All right, because like I said, man, we were gonna discontinue from our heritage, but now we're getting brought back up to a higher standard, serving the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. Then he said, in the quote, he said, he said something about turning. Matter of fact, let me go back to it. It said, and who will turn their attention to prophecies, man. All right, and that's what it's all about. It's about speaking these prophecies. But before I get that, man, all right, because there was another point I wanted to make. It said, a body man was raised up who would turn their attention to the prophecies and insist upon their literal interpretation in the midst of much clamor and opposition. All right, prophecies. All right, meaning, matter of fact, Jeremiah, back to that Jeremiah real quick. Jeremiah 28. All right. It says, Jeremiah 28, verse 8, it says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries. All right. And that's what we're doing in the end times. Yahweh Shem Shai set up his prophets, man. All right. He set up his prophets in the end times, man. All right, it says set up the prophecies. So before the old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, and America is that great kingdom, man. All right, a war, which we seeing right now, man. We seeing Ukraine and Russia going at it, you know what I'm saying? And then, if Russia invade, then, United States gonna help out with Ukraine, and that's gonna cause that World War III, man. All right, but it can happen any other way, but that just, what I'm saying, some possibilities, man. All right, it's a war, but we know Russia gonna be the main country that take down America, man. All right, but anyway, it said a war and of evil and of pestilence, man. All right, so that's what the prophets gonna be preaching on these last days, man. All right, when the elect was waking up to the truth, hey man, that's what we was gonna be prophesying on, man. All right, that's what we was gonna be risen up on, man. All right, but let's jump back. Let's get that second address, because go back to the quote real quick. It said a body of man will be risen up who would turn their attention to the prophecies, man. And that's what we doing, man. We all about prophecies, man. All right, that's all we talking about, man. It's prophecies. The MOTB, the World War III, the chip, all right, the jab, man, all right, pestilence, FEMA camps, man. We talking about all these prophecies that's finna come to pass, man. Martial law, etc., man. All right, and that's what the Lord said He was gonna do. All right, gonna have us do. It's 2 Esdras chapter 15 and verse 1. It says, "Behold, speak down in the ears of my people." All right, who is His people? The Israelites, man. Only the Israelites, not all right. Joel 2:27. He said, "I'm in the midst of Israel. I'm the Lord your God, and nothing else, man." So that my people is a possession of earth now, man. All right, it says, "Behold, speak down in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth," said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So the Lord is putting these words in our mouth. All right, Yahweh Shem Shah said He speak through His prophets, man. We're not out here speaking our own words. No, man, we speaking Yahweh Shem Yahushua words, man. All right, it says, let's read again, 2 Esdras 15 and 1. "Behold, speak down in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth," said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So we, like I said, man, we're not out here trying to speak our own vain opinions, own words. No, we telling you, thus said the Bible, man. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, we telling you that this wicked ass kingdom finna be destroyed. Hey, if you don't repent, your ass gonna be put to death. We not out here to play with you, man. We out here to give you this truth of the scriptures and hopefully wake up the elect, man. All right. And then verse 2, it said, "And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." All right, and these scriptures, the prophets of old root the scriptures, which pretty much, we the prophets is old, and they rooted on, and then it said, "It caused them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." And these words that Yahweh Shem Shah is preaching, or the words that Yahweh Shem Shah gave into His prophets, they are faithful and true, man. I mean, they not gonna be hey, what Yahweh Shem Shah say? None of these words should be what's that scripture? I just had it in my head and it just went out. One of these Salakia. I'm trying to think of. I got it. None of these words shall fail. Roughly paraphrasing, I can't think of it real good, but it said, "None of these words shall fail." Roughly paraphrasing. All right, meaning, hey man, these words is gonna come to pass, man. Whatever matter of fact, Yahweh Shem Shah words will not come back in vain. Roughly paraphrasing. All right, because what Yahweh Shem Shah says is gonna happen is gonna goddamn happen, man. All right, Yahweh Shem Shah said World War III is gonna happen. Hey, World War III is gonna happen. Hey, Yahweh Shem Shah said the MOTB is gonna be here. Hey, the MOTB is gonna be here, man. All right, Yahweh Shem Shah said pestilence is gonna happen. Hey man, pestilence is gonna happen, man. All right, Yahweh Shem Shah words are faithful and true, man. All right, Yahweh Shem Shah is the true living power of the heavens and the earth, man. All right, etc., man. All right. I'm gonna get Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 1. It says, "Then should a righteous man." All right, who is the righteous man? The elect, man. All right, the elect is the righteous man. All right, the 144,000, man. All right, it says, "Then should a righteous man stand in great boldness before the." All right, it said, verse 5. Let me read it again. It says, "Then should a righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him." All right, who afflicted us, man? For over what, 300 years, man? Esau, Edom, man. All right, now we stand in the great boldness in front of this goddamn devil face, telling him he going to slavery, telling him his goddamn judgment, telling him that his goddamn kingdom is about to fall, man. All right. It says, then should a righteous man stand in great boldness before the Lord, before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors, man. All right, these damn devils ain't made no account of our labor. All right, we built this goddamn country up, and they give us a goddamn thing, man. All right, we even goddamn our people still looking for reparation in this fucking kingdom, man. Hey, man, you not gonna get it, man. This the goddamn devil, man. All right, this the goddamn devil, man. This devil don't care about what the fuck we did for this country, man. We built it up, getting our ancestors getting their backs beat in, man. All right. But hey, now we out here, standing in because hey, man, I'm in the South. I'm in South Carolina. So, for us to be out here going out in these highways and byways, telling this goddamn devil in his face that he going to slavery, hey, man, going back to what? Maybe 60 years ago, man, we probably would have been fucking lynched right now, man. We would have been hanging on trees right now, man. All right. Hey, man, it's showing you that Yahweh Shemshai is in the midst of this, man. Yahweh Shemshai got to have his prophets out there before he bring that destruction, man. That's the only reason we out here, man. Because if not, hey, like I said, man, we would have been hanging from trees, lynched, beat, put to death, man. All right, we in the South, man. So for us to be able to go out there and tell this damn devil that he going to slavery, man, showing you that Yahweh Shemshai is in control of all things, man. All right, the scriptures say, man, goings of the Lord, man. So showing you that this is the Lord movie, man. All right, we just playing it out, man. All right. I'm gonna get that Jude real quick. I ain't gonna break it down too much. Jude chapter 1 verse 5. All right, because when you go back to that quote, it says about the times of the end, a body of man will be raising up. All right, so that raising up meaning we was gonna be brought back to knowing who we were, etc. Man. All right, so Jude 1 and 5 says, "I would therefore put you in remembrance." All right, so he gonna put us in remembrance to know who he is, and that's that us being risen back up, man. Yahweh Shemshai putting his spirit on us, man. All right, it says, "I would therefore put you in remembrance." Though you once knew this, yeah, man, we once knew that Esau Edom was our enemy, man. That these other nations didn't like us, man. That he delivered us out of Egypt, man. That he did all these wonderful things for us, etc., man. All right. It says, how that the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua have saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed them that believe not, man. All right, so we knew who our power was, but now, hey, going back to that Jeremiah 17:4, we were gonna discontinue, man. All right, but now Yahweh Shemshai is raising up the elect, man, the 144,000 in these last days, man. To come back to knowing who they are, prophesy the downfall of America, just like the quote pretty much said, man. He was gonna have like that quote. Let's go back to the quote, man. It says, about the times of the end, a body of man will be risen up who will turn their attention to the prophecies, man. All right. He said, I would therefore put you in remembrance. He's putting the elect back in that remembrance. You gonna have, cause hey man, all Israel is not gonna be put back in remembrance, man. You might have some 2/3 Israel that know they Israelites, but they're not gonna fully come, you know what I'm saying, truth and sincerity, man. All right. So that's all I really wanted on that, man. All right. Let's get that Revelations chapter 11 and verse 3. It says, and I will give power unto my two witnesses, man. All right, who is those two witnesses? It's the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom, man. All right. It says, and they should prophesy 1,203 square days clothed in sackcloth, man. All right. He said he was gonna get power into us, man. All right. Hey, man, it's a blessing to be in this truth, man. All right. He said, to my two witnesses, and they should prophesy 1,203 square days. All right, and that's starting back from what, 1970 or 1969 when the Spirit hopped on Albert Bivens, you know what I'm saying? When the Spirit hopped on Albert Bivens, hey man, hey, that's when the Spirit, you know what I'm saying, was that's when we started what's the word I'm looking for? That's when we started knowing who we were, man, rising back up, man. Just like the scripture say about the times of the end. All right, the end times started when the Spirit hit on Albert Bivens, man. That's when this kingdom was about to get ready to fall, man. All right, it says about the time of the end, a body of man will be raising up. Hey, and the spirit hopped on Abba Bivens first. All right. The spirit hopped on Abba Bivens. I said Abba Bivens. Abba Bivens. All right. First, knowing that he was a Hebrew Israelite, to kind of know who Esau Edom was and stuff. All right, etc. Man. All right. And it said, and they shall prophesy, man. And that's what we doing, man. And that's what the quote even said. All right. They would turn. It says, a body of man will be risen up who would turn their attention on the prophecies, man. All right. Come on, bro. All right, it said, and they shall prophesy 1,203 days clothed in sackcloth. All right, and that Greek word for sackcloth pretty much means a garment, man. All right, we're going to be preaching in garments, man. All right. Jump down to verse 11. Revelation 11:11, it said, and after 3 days and a half, all right, it said, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them, man. All right. And that 3 days and a half pretty much go back to 1979, 1970 and 1969. All right. Like I said, when the spirit hopped on Abba Bivens, man. All right. So let's read it again. After 3 days and a half, the spirit of life, all right, from Yahweh entered into them, man. All right. Because he put us back in remembrance, man. All right. So we got to knowing back to who we were. All right. Knowing our heritage, knowing who the damn devil is. All right. So the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood upon their feet. All right, we stood upon our feet, and out there on the highways and byways in great boldness, you know. And then it said, and great fear fell upon them, which saw them. All right, and this damn devil is fearing now that we woke back up, because I know they shocked. They like, how the fuck? So like, how did I'm a cuss? But they said, how the hell did these Negroes find out who the hell they were, man? All right, because this damn devil spent over $1 billion, you know what I'm saying, trying to hide this truth away from us. So it's like, they like in their head, how the hell did they, you know what I'm saying, walking back up to knowing who they were, man? All right, that's because the scriptures told you, man, the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into us, man. So he had to put his spirit back into us to know who we were, man. All right. And now this damn devil is fearing, man. And that's pretty much what the quote was saying, man. All right. About the times of the end, a body of man will be risen up, man. All right. Because Yahweh Shem Shai risen us back up, man. He put his spirit back into us, man. Because we were spiritually dead, man. We was in the congregation of the dead, man. But now we done got that light from Yahweh Shai, man. All right. So, you know, this damn devil, knowing that we woke up, man. All right, he know that his kingdom is finna fall, man. All right, like I said earlier, man, once the spirit hopped on Abba Bivens in the 1969 or 70, hey, man, they knew that their kingdom was done. All right, it's done. But now, you know what I'm saying, this damn devil, I'm gonna close it up. This is because this devil know that we woken up, man. All right, so, hey, man, they coming after us, man. They coming out the elect. They not worrying about 2/3 of our goddamn people, man. They worrying about the man that know this truth, man. All right. So I'm going to just close out with this, man. Revelation 12:17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman. All right. Who is the dragon? The dragon is Esau Edom, man. All right. And it said, and the dragon was wroth with the woman. Who's the woman? The Israelites, man. All right. Yahweh Shai liking us into a woman, man. All right. It said, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. So it said the remnant, and the remnant is what? A small amount. Just like the damn quote said, it said about the times of the end, a body of man, I mean a certain amount of man will be risen back up, man. All right. So let's go back to the quote. It said, the scriptures, it said, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, meaning the elect. All right. This damn devil is coming to make war with us. All right. It said, which keep the commandments of Yahweh and have the testimonies of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. So only the elect, only the elect is keeping the commandments of Yahweh Shem Shai and have the true testimonies, the full truth of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. All right, that's who this damn devil is coming after, man. He's not coming after 2/3 of our goddamn people that's in goddamn folly, man. All right, Esau Edom, hey, man, he know they dead, man. He ain't worried about that. He coming after us, man. All right, Salakia. All right. But that's the end of this video, man. All right, it was just something quick, and I'm closed out. And I also pray that that was edifying to the elect, and I'm closed out and Salakia. I just